Snoop Dogg is getting his own breakfast cereal brand, Snoop Loops, which will be owned by the Brodus Foods business. It will be available to buy at local supermarkets. A portion of the grain sale proceeds are donated to charities such as Door of Hope. I believe he is doing well by donating a portion of his profits to charities. However, the grain's launch date is unknown, but I'd like to know what I get. A Louisiana music mogul, first introduced the cereal brand. He sells the best cornflakes and plans to take over the supermarkets. Master P stated on Twitter that Snoop Loops has more corn, flavor, and marshmallows than any other cereal on the market. In 2021, Master P launched its own breakfast cereal brand, Master Crunch Cereal. Snoop Dogg now sells his own gin and wine, as well as Indigo and 19 Crimes. Snoop also owns Leafs by Snoop, a cannabis company. However, the funds raised by Snoop Loops will also be used to support charitable causes. According to Snoop Looper's website, when you buy something from Brodus Foods, a portion of the profits are donated to charities such as Door of Hope for addict rehabilitation. Snoop Dogg unexpectedly joined the board of directors of FaZe Holdings Inc., a Nasdaq-listed company. FaZe is a massive e-sports and interactive media platform. It has a market cap of more than $745 million and over 500 million followers on social media. Snoop is well versed in FaZe, according to FaZe Holdings CEO Link Trink, who is looking forward to having the hip-hop legend in board meetings. Snoop Dogg was most recently seen in the film Day Shift, alongside Jamie Foxx. Day Shift, which was released last week, stars Snoop as Big John Elliott, and the trailer shows how it all works. Brodus Foods, a company founded by Snoop Dogg, will release the grain. Snoop Dogg joins a long list of rappers who have worked in the food industry. Kanye West and the Kid Laroi collaborated with McDonald's in May to create a special food order and a redesigned hamburger package for the fast food giant, respectively. So, I discovered Snoop Dogg's real name is Calvin Brodus. Snoop Dogg was born in Long Beach, California, as Calvin Cordezar Brodus Jr., the second of 3 sons. Calvin Cordezar Brodus is his stepfather's name, and Beverly Brodus is his mother's name. Vernel Varnado, his father, was a Vietnam veteran, singer, and postman who was said to have been absent frequently throughout his life. His parents nicknamed him Snoopy as a child because of his appearance, but he was usually referred to as Calvin at home. His mother and stepfather divorced in 1975. Snoop Dogg had frequent walk with the law as a child due to his drug use. He belonged to the Rollin 20 Crips gang. He spent 3 years in prison on a regular basis after graduating from high school. Dr. Dre, Warren G's stepbrother, was introduced to him through his friend Warren G. Dr. Dre first collaborated with Snoop Dogg on the Deep Cover theme song, and then on Dr. Dre. Snoop Dogg was arrested in August 1993 on suspicion of murdering Philip Waldemariam while recording his debut album Doggy Style with Dr. Dre. Waldemariam was later revealed to have stalked Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg was eventually acquitted of murder in self-defense and because his bodyguard McKinley Lee fired the fatal shots from the car he was driving. McKinley Lee was later acquitted of murder on the grounds of self-defense. Despite the acquittal, the Snoop Dogg case followed him for 3 years. Due to the declining popularity of gangster rap, Snoop Dogg shifted his accent slightly. He was scared after Tupac Shakur and the notorious B.I.G. become the next victim in the battle between the West Coast and East Coast rappers. From 1997, Snoop Dogg appeared in several movies, including some porn movies. In these porn movies, however, he left the hard work to the professionals and kept his pants on. He also performed at the annual American Music Festival Lollapalooza in 1997. In addition, he was involved in directing and producing music videos for himself and other artists. In 2000, Snoop Dogg made his film director debut with the porn film Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style, which was produced by Hustler. His autobiography was published a year later. In 2002, Snoop Dogg announced that he would no longer use weed and alcohol, which he maintained for 4 months. On April 11, 2003, Snoop Dogg escaped death when he was involved in a shooting in Los Angeles. He was driving in a procession of 5 cars when 3 men from another car opened fire on the procession. A bodyguard was injured in the attack. In the same year, he starred in Britney Spears' song Outrageous. In 2018, Snoop Dogg received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I think Snoop Dogg is an outgoing person that everyone knows. That tells me he is a good singer. Follow DVS for more news.